Detecting the end of a SAS data set. Now you are ready to go for a next level. Here we will see how you can detect the last observation in an input data set so that you can take some action after reading the last observation. For that, we will use set statements and option, which will tell SAS to create a temporary numeric variable whose value will be used to detect the last observation. Let us take a look at the simple program and then we will see how set statements and option can be used in the same program to create a temporary numeric variable to get a benefit from the last observation. Remember, since we are not going to use by statement in our dataset, so I will ignore using sort procedure. As here in the first case you can see that firstly we are creating a temporary dataset str sales from permanent dataset sales.str sales, and then we are adding sales value to the variable total store sales for each observation. After that we are using format statement and then we are using proc print step. In output you can see that we are getting total store sales variables value, which is the running total of sales value, as you can notice here. In second case you can see that how we are benefiting from set statements and option. As here you can see that I have used AND option in set statement. AND equal last ops option tells us to create a temporary numeric variable called last ops, whose value is initialized to 0 and set to 1 only when the set statement reads the last observation in the input data set. Then we are using subsetting if statement for detecting true condition for last observation. When condition is true, that is value of last ops is 1, then that observation is written to the output. As here you can see that our last observation is written to the output data set. Remember, you can choose any valid SAS name of your choice for this AND equal variable's name. As you have already seen how we have printed variables corresponding to the last observation only, since variable, store, department, quarter and sales are meaningless for this case, so I have dropped them using drop statement in case 2, as you can notice here. Also, you can see that since we have dropped the store variable, so we can't use it as id statement variable anymore. Thus, I have removed the id statement as well and used noobs option to suppress the observation column number. And you can see here the corresponding output. Here in this program, I have copied the value of temporary automatic variable last ops to that of permanent variable last so that we can print and view it in our output. As here you can see that the value of last variable is 0 for all observations except that of last observation where it is 1. That's it. See you next lecture. Thank you.